Good morning, Willard Wildcats. Happy Thursday, October 1st. We don't have any birthdays to celebrate today, but we do have a new IB attitude that we'll be discussing this month, and that's the attitude of appreciation. Appreciation means we take time to show someone or tell them how much we like and we care about the things that they do for us. So take a moment today and thank someone in your space. Thank your teacher on the video virtual learning. Thank someone today to show your appreciation. The learner profile characteristic that we are developing is being a communicator. So we're going to work on talking to others, sharing our ideas. So wherever you are in that learning, be sure to think about how can you communicate your ideas. Today's book, I bet you've guessed it, is going to share ideas. So you have a familiar nursery rhyme that you know, Humpty Dumpty. Remember, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. This book, called After the Fall, shows Humpty Dumpty communicating all of his thoughts. So I thought, what a great way to share this learner profile characteristic with you. This author is Dan Santat, and he's a Caldecott Medal winner. How Humpty Dumpty got back up again after the fall. So I want you to think about this as we read it, as Humpty Dumpty as a communicator, and Humpty Dumpty sharing all of his thoughts. Hi, my name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I loved being close to the birds. Then one day I fell. I'm sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It was just an accident, but it changed my life. So I want you to think about this. Has Humpty Dumpty done a nice job communicating why he was up there? Fortunately, all the king's men managed to put me back together. There were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. Well, most of it. After that day, I became afraid of heights. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. I walked past the wall every day, and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. So Humpty Dumpty's not being a risk taker now, right? I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. Do you see what that idea is? Paper airplane, could you see that in the picture? Making planes was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches, but day after day, I kept trying and trying. Humpty Dumpty is showing commitment there, isn't he? Until I got it just right. My plane was perfect and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt this happy in a long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. So what are you thinking about Humpty Dumpty's communication style? Is he doing a good job telling you his thoughts and sharing ideas? It's up to you. Unfortunately, accidents happen. It's always important to be a critical reader and to think of those things as we listen or read text. They always do. I almost walked away again, but then I thought about all the time I'd spent working on my plane and all the other things I'd missed. I decided I was going to climb that wall. Is he being a risk taker? Is he being courageous? But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit this. I was terrified. Do you see how Humpty Dumpty's sharing his feelings? He's being a communicator. What do you think? I didn't look up. I didn't look down. I just kept climbing one step at a time. That's good advice, isn't it? One step at a time. Until I was no longer afraid. You see? What do you think his hands in the air means? He's pretty joyous, isn't he? He's celebrating. Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was famous for falling. Hopefully, you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. What a lovely message, right? We try things, we make mistakes, we always get back up. It's important to be safe though, for sure. And learned how to fly. Okay, what do you think about Humpty Dumpty's communication skills? Was he a good communicator? Did he share his thoughts and his thinking and what happened and what he went through to get back up again? Wildcats, I want you to think about appreciation today and being a communicator. What can you share with the class? What can you share with people in your space? Those things make you a communicator when you share and exchange ideas. Wildcats, remember, we are safe, respectful, and responsible. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you on Friday.